Iron Man is a...
No, I got it.
Well, just making sure.
Iron Man's about a wealthy weapons manufacturer that designs a suit capable of anything and uses it to fight evil. Despite havoc, Iron Man is about a
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.
Hey, Iron Man. Looks like your mask got kind of small for your face.
Hi, I'm Jay, this is Mike, and this is We Watched a Movie, a continuation of Superhero Week. We're still wearing our children's masks, and we're having a good time.
Yep.
Today we're going to
These are not children's masks, these are legit crime buddies.
Yeah, Jay's still Captain America because he refuses to get out of character because he likes Captain America so much.
I want to go to Kroger and get some grapes and sauce.
Today we're going to be reviewing Iron Man, directed by Jon Favreau, starring
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Starring Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, Terrence Howard, Jeff Bridges, and
Jeff Bridges.
Clark Gregg. Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like, I hope to God that they never reboot it, they never change it, because he's perfect.
I don't think they will.
It reminds me a lot of Batman Begins. They actually place things together, and Jon Favreau does a really great job of making it realistic. They tie all the loose ends together. It's probably the most, even with all its glitz and glamour, it's probably the most realistic superhero movie because he doesn't have superpowers. He's this rich dude and he built a suit. It's a lot like Batman, except for it's a lot like Batman. And
so you just said it's realistic that a man dresses up in an iron suit and runs around with
for superhero movies,
repulsors and stuff.
For superhero movies,
well, okay, I can go with that.
I mean, it makes sense for superhero movies. I absolutely love Iron Man. It's just I don't know what else to say about it. I just like it so much.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was an awesome movie. I think Marvel did a tremendous job. You look freaky when you stare at the camera like that. Marvel Studios did a great job with this. This is obviously the first one that Marvel Studios had control over, and they hit it out of the park. And Robert Downey Jr. was a great Iron Man. And the thing about Robert Downey Jr. is when they cast him, I remember one of the interviews, they were like, "Are you going to be, coming back to do Iron Man?" He's like, "Why on earth would I ever give this character up?"
Yeah.
So he loves Iron Man. He loves the character. I thought that they showed how he's like a spoiled rich kid that's kind of selfish, only cares about himself, and he goes from that, and then all of a sudden he's a humanitarian, and he cares about the people, and he realizes what his destructive tendencies has caused, and he wants to change it. The bad guy, Jeff Bridges, is really good in it.
Yeah.
Obadiah Stane. He is a stain. Everything about it, even the little bonus content at the end with Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D., that was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they just did so much with this movie, and you can tell that they really wanted this movie to be the marquee of their Marvel Studios.
Yeah, what's funny about it is Jon Favreau, before this movie came up, was set to direct, he was going to direct like a comedic take on Captain America.
Yeah,
which I'm so glad it turned out this way.
You don't do that. You don't do that, sir.
But no, I absolutely love Tony Stark's character. I relate to him. I mean, I'm not a billionaire playboy, but he's hilarious. It's all realistic. And I'm going to say another thing here. Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts, she is the least annoying love interest in superhero movies.
Do you know what's interesting about Gwyneth Paltrow is that when they were getting ready to film it and they were trying to get her to come aboard, she wasn't sure if she was going to do it. And Robert Downey Jr. actually called her and said, "Don't you want to be in a movie that people are actually going to watch?"
Wow.
No, because I mean,
it's the truth though.
Because before that, she had been in like a lot of these artsy movies that were like under the radar kind of stuff.
He's 100%. I mean, he is Iron Man. But just talking about it, I'm even gonna dude, you're not gonna believe this.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this movie a 9.5.
Get back, Cracker Jack!
Maybe it's the mask.
It is the mask.
Dude, it is. I mean, it's perfect.
Your mask has gotten a little too small for your face.
Yeah, and Iron Man looks great. He looks like you would expect the Iron Man to look.
He doesn't look like this.
No,
that's not plastic.
No,
this is metal.
This is my pajama Iron Man mask.
I
have a real one.
You wear it at night. You lay in bed like one day I'll be Iron Man. I'm gonna give this movie an 8.5. I thought it was a great movie, and I think it's fun. And that's one thing that I will say about all the Marvel Studios movies so far is that they're just really cool and they're really fun and they're easy to get involved in. That's still a definite movie that you need to check out. And like Thor, you need to have it in your collection. I mean, you can't have this not in your collection and go see Avengers. I mean, you gotta take them all with you.
Yeah.
You gotta take, when you go see the Avengers, you gotta have all like the movies with you.
Yeah, guys, you know what'd be cool? Watch these movies with us. Whenever we do a review of this, watch it and give us your take on it. Give us your little short review in the comments. Let us know what you thought.
I thought you were gonna actually say come over and watch.
That would be awesome.
We don't know where you live.
Unless you're weird.
Yeah. So, did you like Iron Man? Is that your favorite Iron Man, or is the second one your favorite? Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we're gonna review that right after this. We'll be wearing the same thing.
Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm Jay, and this is Mike. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.